Yo, in today's video I'm going to show you a few fun things you can do with Max for Live, a stock plugin called Mono Sequencer. Now, if you've not used this before, it relates quite to Reason Matrix Sequencer, and also the sequencer you'll get on a TB303, which is like a step sequencer where you can turn notes on and off. You can randomize, you can change the pitch of each note, you can do accents, all that sort of good stuff. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Just before we get cracking, I wanted to quickly tell you that I'm on Twitch now. I'm on there most nights. What I'm doing is, when I'm in the studio anyway, I'm just clicking the stream button, and it's been really helping me. People have been jumping on, putting suggestions in for tracks, and it's helping me really probably finish some tracks really, because I'm getting other people's opinions. So if you want to jump on there, and if you want to answer any questions or whatever, you know, it's quite fun. So get on there. It's Hallucia Music on Twitch. So crack on with that. Right, so I've got a basic track going, very empty, needs a bass line. So that's where I want the bass line to come in. I've got a channel set up with a Diva with a bass sound loaded. So what I'm going to do is go to Max for Live, Max MIDI Effects Mono Sequencer, drag that before the VST. So now this is your little your sequencer, your step sequencer, just like you'd get on the Reasons Matrix Sequencer or the TB303. So now this is going to play. I'm not doing any MIDI notes here. It just sort of runs and runs. So I'll just switch it on. So what I'm going to do first is put this transport onto sync, so it syncs with my timeline, my BPM. So whenever I press stop, it'll stop, and I'll start from the beginning and whatnot. So at the moment, you see it's just playing all the notes full on middle octave there. So what you can do is at the bottom bit here, you can switch notes on and off. So you can get your rhythm, let's say your rhythm that way, and then if you want to change the pitch of a note, all the 16 steps are there. So we'll just play it loop, and I will change some notes just so you can see how it sounds. So there we go. Obviously you can do that, and you can also, you've got a random button here. When the pitch is highlighted blue, you can change the percentage of random. So you can make it really random, or you can just sort of kind of random it. So I like to put it on 100%, and then let's play it, and I'll just click the random button and see what sort of sound you can get out of it. Put all the notes back on so you can hear the randomization. So that's obviously random notes. You can change the number of steps. And then obviously you've got all these here, so you can also randomize the velocity, or you can do it manually this way. I always like the randomization feature because it gives some interesting results. So I'll play that. Change the octave as well of each note. Get a bit techno-y now. And obviously you can change what sound you're feeding into this as well by obviously what you've got on your VST. I'm just using a preset at the moment just for the purpose of this this tutorial. So you can also change the duration, like I think the length of each note. That bumps it up a bit. And then if you want the note to repeat, so obviously that'll be and it's now sort of resembling a bit of a 303 sound, and that's because obviously the 303 sequence is sort of designed this way. So I'm hoping you got something out of that. If there's anything that you didn't understand, just leave a comment at the bottom and I'll try and answer your questions. Excellent fun thing. You'll have fun for ages on it. You will come up with some unusual things because of obviously using the random. It just completely twangs things to bits. So I think we'll end the video there. I don't really want to go too much about it. I'm hoping you get the gist of things with it. Really fun thing, and you will come up with some really unusual stuff. So it will make your music stand out a bit more because it's not like everything else you hear out there. It's something, you know, new and exciting. So thank you again for watching. Sorry it took me so long to do a video. Like I say, I've been really busy working on tracks. I've just finished a couple. I'm doing lots of stuff on Twitch, so I'd really appreciate if some of the subscribers could come over there and you can talk, you know, get on the chat. You can, you know, I'm just working on tracks. You can chuck your 2 pence worth in, and you know, you might be able to help me finish things. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you again next time.